How do you feel about me being a farmer now?
Really rough hands. Really rough hands.
We've been at this farm for about 3 weeks now. Working and living on a farm was not on our 2025 bingo cards, but over the winter we were looking at our finances. We realized our truck's not totally up for a cross-country haul, so we needed somewhere to stay. So I just started blasting out a bunch of different emails to farms, campgrounds, and any other property or business that I thought could also be able to offer us a spot to park. And after a few attempts, I found this one, and this is where we're gonna be for the remainder of the season. It's great. My commute to work is about a 3-minute walk, and I get some good exercise every single day. Not to mention the loads of free organic produce that we're getting. It's such a perk. So there are a few things I need to do before I get into work. Number one is finish the coffee. I have so much morning time. I'm gonna turn you into a morning person.
No.
It's gonna happen.
No. I'm only half awake right now.
You look full awake to me. Is this my oatmeal? I play this game every day. Yes, it is. A little overnight oats combination for breakfast. I switched between this and eggs, but this is just a nice hearty bowl of slop. Now that I'm done with breakfast, being the amazing partner that I am, I'm just gonna leave them in the sink for Megan because she loves doing dishes.
Always leave them in the morning.
Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do a little scrub dub real quick.
You're silly.
Me? You think I'm silly?
You're silly.
I think you're silly. Alright, the big part of my morning that I always look forward to is the shot of fire cider. This stuff's so potent. It's got ginger, turmeric, horseradish, hot peppers like habaneros, some hot chilies, jalapenos, loads of garlic, onion, and a bunch of other stuff. It's great for allergies, great for just immune boosting benefits. So we're gonna rip a shot of that and then get dressed and ready for the day. Oh, damn, I spilled all over the counter. It's always for the camera too. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do something for the camera. And it's gonna be a cool shot. Spill everywhere, every time. Bottoms up. Woo! It's got a freaking kick. We gotta prep some snacks to stay energized. So I got some steak strips, Costco brand. They're delicious. RX bars, also from Costco, and a liquid IV, also from Costco. Look at that. You can do all your shopping in one place. Costco. Since it's a 3-minute walk, I just come home for lunch. So today I didn't make lunch, so I'm gonna hope that Megan makes me something. If not, I'll probably eat some tuna. One more thing to do. I'm off to go earn us a living wage, working on the farm, doing the fields, sowing my seed.
Sowing your seed? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, but I actually will be probably putting some seeds in some seed trays today. Probably making dirt if I get lucky. I'll probably just be harvesting kale and spinach all day if I had to guess what we're doing. What do you mean sowing my seed?
What do you mean
What do
sowing
you
your
mean?
seed?
We're gonna be putting seeds in the dirt,
Sure.
growing us vegetables.
I'm so glad that we have this shower in here because now that Matt is working on the farm, daily showers is a must. We previously lived and traveled in a van and we didn't have a shower in that. So we would go multiple days without a full shower, but I built most of the shower myself and installed a really efficient shower head. This is the Brondell by Nebbia. You can order it online from Lowe's. And I actually have a full video of me putting this shower together. So I'm gonna get my day started with a nice shower because honestly, now that I have bangs, you can tell exactly when I need a shower. We have a 4-gallon hot water tank and it's the perfect size to get a single person's shower going. The water is at 81%. Later, we're gonna have to go get some water to refill because Matt's gonna also need a shower. a hot shower in here. To save on water, I don't run the shower the whole time. I'll wet my hair, suds up, and then turn it back on to rinse. So it's not like a full-blown shower, but it gets the job done. I really enjoyed staying on the farm, especially with all of the free produce that we've been getting. They have a ton of spinach and kale, so we've been eating a lot of leafy green vegetables, which is great because fiber, iron, and calcium and stuff. But they also have a ton of different types of radishes, and I've done a lot of pickling with them since we've been here. I feel like I developed a really good pickle recipe. So I'm going to take the pickled radishes out from here, and those were pink radishes. I'm going to replace them with some fresh radishes, and so we can reuse that pickle brine. I've also been making a lot of stuff since we've been here, pretty much teaching myself how to ferment things and make things from scratch. And check this out. I made a cherry syrup, and I believe it might already be alcoholic. Some ghee from butter. There's some extra fire cider juice here. This is fermented garlic. It tastes delicious and fights off all the colds. And as soon as they produce more from the farm, we're gonna have so much organic produce in this Airstream. I'm really gonna turn it into a homestead on wheels by the time we're done here. So since Matt is on the farm, you're probably wondering what I'm gonna be doing in the Airstream while he is off at work. And we do run a business together. We run a content business and we make money from social media. So I will be taking all of that over and doing that full time. Whereas before we split that work 50-50. Matt is still gonna be a part of the videos and be a part of the content making, but I'm just taking over a good majority of it. The second thing I'm going to be doing is actually something I've been working on for a while. I started my own channel called Meghan House, and it's 100% mine. I don't share it with Matt. And on that channel, I'm going to be making videos about how to make things at home. I've actually been live on this channel for a few weeks already, and I have a bunch of videos so far on the channel, including making butter from scratch, making lip balm, making ghee from that butter, which you see here. That was awesome. And just general money saving tips and how-to videos. So if you guys want to follow me on that channel, I'll link it in the description. It's called Meghan House. And I'm really excited to have this thing that's just my own, and it's like a new venture, so it's really exciting. Today I'm going to cut up some white daikons, and since this is an organic farm, I'm not going to peel it at all. I'm going to show you the pickled radishes that I made a few weeks ago. Truthfully, it's one of the best pickle recipes I've ever had. I'm actually not going to do a pickle brine. I'm going to reuse this pickle brine that I used for the pink radishes, and then I'm going to add new white radishes. This is all I have left of that first batch. Got that fresh dill, the pink radishes, and then I added some garlic. This is the existing pickle brine. I'm just gonna add some fresh dill to it. It's already been washed, don't worry. And then some fresh white daikon radishes. Here are my new pickled radishes. And between the pink radishes and the other varieties, the white daikons were definitely my favorite. We have Spanish black. This is my homemade yogurt dill sauce. I've got some pickled sweet onion. What else is back here? I also got this red onion for free from the farm. If you guys want to spruce up your cooking, just add some pickled onion to literally anything. It's so delicious. Matt's gonna be home for lunch pretty soon, so I'm gonna surprise him with a hot lunch, which is something that I do if I have the time. He's currently expecting to eat tuna salad, but I'm gonna make him some fried rice with some fresh bacon. Matt's friend Corey smokes his own bacon, and we bought some from him, and it's honestly the smokiest, most delicious bacon I've ever had. So I'm gonna make him some fried rice so he has like a hot meal for lunch. So I don't know exactly when Matt's gonna be home. Sometimes he comes home at noon and sometimes he comes home at like 1:30, but it's 12:48, so I have a good chance of catching him when he surprises me and shows up with a hot meal. Otherwise, it's easy to heat up. Matt also gets a discount from anything that they sell at the farm store. So we picked up this maple syrup that is local. Typically we'll go Vermont, but we can go Connecticut. So his fried rice is done. I'm gonna put a lid on it and then he can just have it when he gets home.
Did I?
You're home!
I am home. Your boxes are here.
Oh, great.
Your garden stuff.
I made you fried rice.
Oh, nice.
I was about to cover it up. Well,
Great
I got
timing.
lucky.
With the timing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I cut my finger.
No.
Yeah, I know. Wah.
What'd you cut it on?
A knife. I harvested like an entire greenhouse worth of kale.
Really?
Look at that. Delicious hot meal. Megan's the best.
Oh, big hair?
Yep, so that's a Megan dish. Today's been a relatively chill day. We've harvested a ton of kale and spinach from the greenhouses. During the next few weeks, we're gonna be moving different things into the greenhouses and more things out into the fields. And every day's a little bit different, which I really like. I gotta get back though.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of where we're at the farm, and they put us up in this nice little corner here, a lot of privacy, and we have a bunch of space outside. So here is our Airstream, and then we've got this entire enclosed space here. I'll clean that up. And here's our Starlink, our extra RV stuff. A little update, we finally got some tire covers so that while we're parked up for the summer, it's not gonna rot. Since we're parked up, Vigo Garden actually sent me a planter box. Unfortunately, it's been a little too cold to set up our outdoor area, but I really want to spend most of my time outside. Before I get excited and unbox everything, I'm gonna go ahead and start on dinner. I'm gonna put it in the Instant Pot so that I don't have to slave over a stove all day, but I'm gonna make some beef stew. It's gonna be delicious.
That's never happened before. Fuck me. Well then, so one of the chores we have to do a couple times a week is haul in our water. We're not anywhere near any of the water spigots, so we just borrow the cart, go to the house, fill up the water tanks, and just manually fill them by hand. And we're not quite out of the cold weather yet. We had a few really nice days of some beautiful 60, 65, 70 degree weather, tons of sunshine, but we're kind of back into the gray cloudies, the sad times, but might as well refill the diesel tank. We took down our chimney before we moved the Airstream coming here, and then we never put it back up because we figured we were totally out of the cold weather, but now I'm kind of wishing we had it because it's just been kind of gray, wet, cloudy, and I'm grateful we have more than one heat source. Oh, looks like we are almost out. Take off the company watch. Some people have to wait years and years for their company Rolex. I got mine day one. This thing is average. It's definitely an adjustment going from total freedom of our time to working for the man again. Yeah, just kidding. The man's not that bad. One thing I do like is that I still have a weekday off. That's huge. I can still do everything I want to do and still have a weekday to do things I might not necessarily need to do, that I might not necessarily want to do, but have to do. You beautiful girl.
Well,
Beautiful woman, I saw.
I'm trying to figure out what campgrounds in Connecticut we want to go to. Matt's schedule is now Tuesday through Saturday, and I looked at some of the waterfront campsites, and they're all booked up for Saturdays. Because the weekends are already all booked up.
Right, but not Sunday, Monday.
Not Sunday, but Monday we have to come back because you have work on Tuesday. So we would have to do 1 days.
That's fine, they're short drives. So one thing about working all day on my hands and knees and feet and back and legs and freaking everything is I gotta work on my flexibility and my mobility. Not only am I getting older, I'm also getting older. So I'm making daily stretching a way more important part of my daily routine. How you feeling, baby?
Good.
You feeling a little tired? A little under the weather? Ready for some sunshine? Maybe a week or two from now?
Uh-huh.
It literally just started raining, so that means tomorrow is a rainy work day, which means it's time for the big slop boots. It's always a kind of a delicate art of figuring out what I need to do to set myself up for work tomorrow, because we only have so much space in this Airstream. And if all my stuff for tomorrow is piled up by the door, if we need to get in or out, it's really, really annoying. But that's also really annoying if my stuff's in the middle of the floor. Having a job's annoying, guys. What do you think, Megan?
It's just we haven't figured it out yet, I think. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will. Mwah. Tonight will be the night that I will
Follow you.
I like that these chairs, that we made these benches big that we can sit cross-legged. Mm-hmm. It's like sitting on the floor. All done here. Don't think for a second that just because I have a job doesn't mean that I'm still leaving Megan to have all the fun. I don't know if that was really a sentence. Megan's not the only one having fun here. I also still work on our business. We do multiple things. We do content for companies, content for ourselves, and now the farm. So we have currently 3 sources of income. It's a lot to manage with a full-time job, doing everything that requires a full-time job, but you know what? We are determined to make it work. I'm going to take care of all the dishes, take a shower, set myself up for work tomorrow. It's been an adjustment for the last 3 weeks with this new schedule, but I'm determined to make it work the best I can. And I'm also really excited because we're going to become weekend warriors again and try to set up a really cool modular camp setup with our Sequoia. That way when I get out of work on the weekend, we can just pack up some food and some snacks and just hit the road for a cool little local adventure. right. Now we got the good stuff. Meghan's special sauce. Here's the reveal. Looks delicious. Mmm. All right, breakfast time. Come on up. Oh god, that's way too many. All right, well this would be a chia seed pudding yogurt schlop. And if I had fresh fruit, I'd put it in there, but I don't want to get the blueberries because I'm tired. Now I have one more round of dishes to do because I just made a whole nother mess, and then it's time for a shower and bed. Well guys, I think that's about it. This has been pretty much what our new life looks like since I started this job about 3 weeks ago. We still have some more fine tuning to figure out the optimum way to really live our life now that we have an entirely new schedule. We're up for a challenge if you know anything about us. That's it for this one, guys. Remember, just remember, give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.